Online there. Justin, we're online there. All right, here we go. We are up and running. And for those for those that are watching online, if you go to the 19-minute Bible study, that's on page 17. Let me get rid of that. 19-minute Bible study, page 17. And today's 19-minute Bible study is on Jeremiah chapter 15, beginning at verse 15. And the first question is, Jeremiah was a... That-a-way. I'm glad we're all paying attention this morning. Jeremiah was a bullfrog. Good. That'll boost us right up in the ratings on Facebook, won't it? Jeremiah was a bullfrog, and he was somebody else. He was a prophet in the Old Testament. And the first question says, Jeremiah, he was known as the lamenting prophet. Do you know why? He writes the book of Lamentations. Explain to me what a person who is lamenting is like. If a person is lamenting, he probably starts out with a complaint, right? And you lament something. So you start out, there's something not right, and you have some kind of a complaint, and then what comes next? Because of what you're seeing now, and you're comparing it to what you used to have. What do we like to call it, Jim? The good old days. Remember the good old days? Where it was like this, and you're lamenting, okay? Then what happens next? After you're done, complaining, and after you compare it to what's coming next, then you might say, you go home and you tell your spouse or you tell a friend, I need some help. I don't know what I'm going to do. I'm lamenting. I've got this situation. Someone needs to help me. I just don't know what to do. And then finally, as a Christian, you go through all those steps, and then if you've read the book of Lamentations, you know what the prophet Jeremiah goes through. At the end, he rejoices in God, his Savior. His Savior God. So, when we talk about Jeremiah being the lamenting prophet, we know some of the things he was facing. Before we do that, number 2 says, share an example of a modern day lament. And if you can't come up with one, just open up your news feed right now on your phone. What do we got? COVID. Still? Oh, remember the good old days when we didn't have to wear masks to church? Remember the good old days where we could go to any restaurant we wanted? Go any place you wanted, didn't have to worry about getting a disease. Okay, what's another one?
Getting old. Happy birthday, Jamie.
Getting old, happy birthday, Jamie. Oh, so sad. Jamie, remember the good old days? When you were young, listen to you. Jenna has a lament. Oh, you have to pay for full tuition in college and you're not even going. You're online. They should be free. They should pay you to watch. Oh, that's a good lament. I know you got one. You're just not going to say it publicly.
How about when all live sports stop?
What happened to the good old days, John, where we could watch sports whenever we wanted? Go Stars. All right. There you go. I like it. Number 3. In the Old Testament, the lamenter might engage in a number of outward signs of sorrow. Wearing sackcloth, sitting in ashes, fasting.